I try to be back. I tried to be back, but it seems like uh can you actually hear me? I can hear myself now. Yay. I've been I've been okay for the most part. Um, I've I've been struggling, honestly. No, and I just, I can hear myself, and then for some reason I have monitoring on, so that allows me to hear myself and to know if I am loud or if I'm quiet. Well, my microphone, and I'm trying not to. If there was a way to just suppress my microphone and to like I just don't like the fact that my mic has to pick up all this background noise. So and it's just annoying. I don't know what else to do. I don't know what else to do. But yeah, I guess this is the only thing that I can do at this point. It's just let it rock. How are you doing, Johnny? I haven't seen you in like ages. What is your situation currently? Supposedly the speech or the major announcement that Trump is preparing to address to America, to the nation, is in 21 minutes. So at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, we're going to hear from the President of the United States. Kenneth, welcome back. Good evening. So loud. I wish I could stream in my room. Not being able to pick up all this background noise. Yay. Oh, you've been very busy? What will you be doing? A cosplay of the speech? Yeah. What kind of cosplay are we talking about? Yeah, there's a lot going on.
The United States and his commitment to transparency and the focus on the integrity of our elections tonight. I think all Republicans and Democrats should recognize this should be a nonpartisan issue. If we don't have safe and secure elections in our country, we cannot have a country. It is a vital part of our democracy, of our constitutional
I'm trying to figure
republic.
out how to
The president will be speaking about that
how
tonight.
to broadcast.
And in addition, at the very same time, of course, he is working on all of these economic issues that the American people have at home.
I did go to ChatGPT
the latest
ask
inflation
a
numbers
question.
are looking good, the best report in 6 years. The president
And it says
the
here,
Republicans and Democrats and all Americans have this president to thank for the largest tax cuts in American history, which every Democrat on Capitol Hill voted against.
I asked if I can broadcast the announcement tonight on my live stream, and it says yes, but it depends on where the video is coming from.
Safe and secure elections
Here are
a true
the
tenet
common
of our constitutional
scenarios.
republic, and the president will be speaking about that tonight.
So if it's
First of
an
all, Garrett, I think
official
part of
White
the
House
problem
feed
is that the
or a
media has
government-produced
refused to
live
acknowledge that tens of
event,
millions of
in many
Americans across the
cases,
country,
U.S. federal
share the
government-produced
concerns of
video
this president
is
about
in the
the
public
sanctity of our
domain.
elections. And your
But there
premise
can
of your
be
question, you're jumping
exceptions,
ahead to a
such
conclusion
as
in the
third-party
speech before even
music,
hearing it yourself. I think
graphics,
that
or
everyone,
footage
should
incorporated
tune in
into
tonight,
the
including the people in
broadcast.
this room, and you should
Even if
report on
the
president's
underlying
speech and the
content is
findings that
public
he is going to
domain,
reveal
YouTube's
in this
content
speech with a
ID
little bit of
system may
honesty and
still
a little bit of
flag
integrity, because
a
it does-
rebroadcast
it will
if
shock
you're
you if you have
simply
honest eyes
restreaming
listening to
another
the president
broadcaster's
tonight, and
feed.
everything he is saying will be backed by facts and by evidence that will be provided this evening.
If you're
And again,
rebroadcasting from a
Garrett,
news
again, I think
network
all
like
Americans,
Fox News,
Democrats,
CNN,
Republicans should
Newsmax,
agree
ABC,
that we are the
etc.,
greatest country in the
then
history
no,
of the world. We should
because
have the
those
safest,
broadcasts
most secure
are
elections
copyrighted.
in the history of the world. And what the
Simply
president will be
streaming
speaking
their
about
video and
tonight
audio can
will
result
show you
in
that
copyright
perhaps that is
claim,
not the
block
case, and
strikes,
we
or
need to make
even
some adjustments
channel
moving forward,
penalties.
including the Save America Act,
So,
as Rachel pointed out.
I'm
is a
trying
key
to
legislative
avoid that,
priority for this president
for sure.
on Capitol Hill, and he wants to see all
100%.
senators and members of Congress voting in favor of the Save America Act, because
If
it's
you're adding
crucially important as we
substantial
move
commentary or analysis, this is generally much safer from a copyright perspective because you're transforming the content rather than retransmitting it. However, fair use is a legal defense, not a guarantee. Using only the portions necessary for commentary and making your commentary the primary focus reduces the risk. So if I want to stream it on my channel, the safest options is to watch the official White House or campaign live stream while providing my own live commentary and analysis. You always add substantialino. Substantialino.
Oh,
Anal.
absolutely. This is probably one of the most pieces,
Substantialano.
pieces of legislation.
Do you
in our
like to do
lifetime
some
in our area
anal
here of America.
analyzing?
And without it, I think we're in great trouble as a country. I mean, look.
Oh yeah.
There's a reason why the left
Just
is
like
celebrating
that.
the Supreme Court ruling on
Oh,
birthright
yeah.
citizenship that allowed the anchor baby loophole to
See, I don't want to
illegal
broadcast.
immigrants
Like, I
have
feel
been
like it's
voting
probably
in
a
our
lot
election
safer if I just
in
go
all
to
these
the
liberal
White
states.
House
And the
YouTube
Save
channel
America Act is the only
and
way, without changing
just
the
broadcast it
Constitution
from
or
there
ruling,
instead.
to fix that.
Oh,
And for the people in the
Kenneth.
US Senate, I gotta call a spade a spade.
Kenneth
My
just
US
got
Senate counterparts are
gifted
dropping
a
the ball,
membership
and they're missing a
by
golden opportunity to restore
Fishy
faith in elections in this
Friends.
republic.
Fishy in the house. What a do? Yes. Thank you so much
Really, they're not gonna show the
for
speech
the
tonight.
gift.
Yeah, there's two networks that we know
Thank
of
you.
right now, NBC and ABC.
for showing the love, like always, 1,000,000,000%. All the time, always, you are the best, and I love you for that. Kenneth, who we haven't seen in a long time, and of course because I haven't been streaming for a long time, Kenneth was able to be gifted a membership by Fishy Friends Aquatics, giving him a LionOfAllTradez gift membership. So thank you to Johnny, thank you to Fishy, thank you to Eric, thank you to Kenneth, thank you to moist, very moist. Mark Roach on the house, man. Everybody's coming into the stream. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Lion's Den live stream. Holy moly, Kenneth with a membership gifted. 5 gift memberships. Johnny was just gifted a membership by Kenneth Investments. John Whittle 9660, Joshua, Ryan Tiller Vance, Frank Gonzalez. You all just got gifted by the one and the only Kenneth. Thank you so much, brother, for everything that you stand for and what you have done and influenced in the Lion's Den. Let's freaking go. Roar in the chat. Roar in the chat for you guys, because you guys are the best. You deserve it. So I appreciate each and every single one of you since day one here live. Lion's Den with yours truly, LionOfAllTradez. Just know that everything and anything said in this stream is strictly in our opinion, and also the chat's opinion.
It's great to see the Mountaineer state, of course.
As for the fact that this stream is for education, research, and entertainment purposes only, you make your own decisions solely on your research, not financial advice.
And all of those swing states somehow in 2020.
So tell me, Johnny's been busy with work. He's been working a lot of hours, grinding. Fishy, just working a 24-hour shift yesterday. And hopefully you have slept a good amount of hours to recoup and recover from that long, strenuous work.
We know that's fake news. We get it.
Kenneth says, does anyone think we are getting close to the end of the short squeeze? Depends on which stock you are talking about, Kenneth. That's right, honey.
We're on the right side of history.
So we're pretty much trying to figure that out. And what would it actually take for 1 stock, 2 stock, 3 stock, 5 stock, 10 stock, 20 stock, I don't know how many stocks to be able to trigger a short squeeze and have a whole bunch of stocks squeezing at the same time.
As we continue to cover the 24/7 news cycle from the lens, the perspective of the mass majority of the United States of America. The leftists, they sound like there's a lot of them out there. There's a lot of paid protesters, a lot of news networks on the wrong side of history, acting like there's a whole swath of these people. There's people out there, but we are the massive majority. It's the land of the free and the home of the brave. It's common sense. All right, let's go to some sponsors here on Right Side Broadcasting Network, Kalshi.com/RSBN. What will President Trump say tonight at the address? You'll be able to hear it right there on Kalshi LoFi.com/RSBN when it comes to the various polls that are out there. So check it out.
Hello,
QR code,
hello.
download the app if you'd like.
Stop trying to short my microphone. Trying to short my microphone here. What's wrong with them?
Oh, just keep going.
Jeez.
Okay. We're going to keep going to the next thing. Let's go to All Family Pharmacy action.
Let's see something over here.
I'm
I don't want to risk it because, yeah, even though this is Right Side Broadcasting Network, I don't want to also get copyright from them. So I'm probably going to stream, I'm going to probably stream via the White House YouTube channel. Let's see. Oh, here it is. Alright, here it is, right here. I don't know when they're gonna actually stream. Let's see. By permission of the White House, if I can be able to, well, somehow rebroadcast live, but somehow just try to put it somewhere. I don't know. Is there any way to do this? Let me see. If I do it like this, let's see. I guess that might work. I'm not too sure. Oh no, but then again, I won't be able to see the. Okay, wait. Maybe I'll do it like this. I won't be able to see the chat. Yeah. Look. Oh, I see it now. Yeah. Yo. All right. Let's see. Let me catch up with the chat right now. How is it looking right now? How's the setup? Is it okay? Guys, let me know. Hey. I was going to shave my zipples, but I heard lions roar and came here. Damn, Eric. How Zeri do you have some zipples? So Zeri. Harry Zeri. Mostly, that's something that you like to hear. Eric has some Harry Zeri zipples for you to zick all over. Let's see. Going back to Kanan's question, I really think something critical would have to happen in the markets. History has shown it before, and in my opinion, if it does happen again. Hold on. Wait, my volume is low? Which one? Which volume? My mic? I'm trying to make sure that you guys can hear me, but oh my god, I feel like my mom talks louder than me. But you say all of them. AMD and IBM showing us signs that the market is not well. Yes, and not only stocks like AMD and IBM, but I also have caught yesterday AST Space Mobile, AST, which was trading somewhere in the hundreds, 120s, if I'm not mistaken, which I would have to double check. Let me just set this up right here. I'll let you know right now. Let me see. Yes. So take a look at this chart on the 4-hour. Mind you, AST Space Mobile back on May 28th, 2026, it had reached the all-time high of $133.90. Fast forward to today, right now, trading in the overnight hours at 54.38. So that means that is crazy. So it actually fell today 17%, with an additional 2%, trading at $54.40. We're talking about 2 months of downside for AST Space Mobile. Oh yeah, honey, that's right. Scream it out! And the key facts here shown on TradingView is AST Space Mobile priced at $1 billion, 2034. Wait, $1 billion, year 2034 convertible notes at 1.625% interest, convertible into Class A shares at $79.57 per share, which is 20% premium to July 15 close of $66.31. And now the price is at $54.10. So what on earth is actually happening to that stock? Alright. Then Kenneth mentioned AMD. AMD, after such a huge year for them, 2026 has been astronomically successful for their stock, and we're talking about bouncing off from $180 to $190 stock, and that was just ranging around February, March, end of March. By April, you have AMD ascending hugely, greatly, all the way to the all-time high of $584.73. Right now is at $493.56, and it dropped 5% and dropped another 1.5%. So something is going on with AMD currently as it topples over. And now, could this be a warning sign for more downside to come? Not only that, but if we check out IBM, probably most of the tech stocks, semiconductors, right, are following suit. And wow, I did not expect this. I haven't seen an IBM chart in ages, but wow, I mean, look at that. Earnings just got shat on, really bad. So it took IBM stock down from $288 to the low of $204. Right now, currently at $215.80 in the overnight trading session. That is pretty significant. A pretty significant drop, and that's not good, in my opinion. So I would like to see those in the Discord. Oh wait, what is it? What do you? Oh, I think Moisley was talking about me cosplaying. Unless. Oh, okay. Moisley was talking about Eric shaving his zipples, and he wants to see that on the Discord. So if Eric could provide mostly with some pictures on the DMs, just let him know. Anyway, the Zipples. AMD, says Kenneth here, AMD had a huge amount of TTDs at the end of June, somewhere around 5 billion worth in one day. TTDs. In your mouth. Let's go back and tell them what it is. You know, FTDs. Oh, FTDs. I was like wondering what was TTDs. I was wondering what TTDs means. The trade deck, the trade desk. I know TTDs, the trade desk. I think that's a stock. But yeah, the key facts for IBM here, just wanted to read really quick. IBM plunged about 25%, wiping roughly $70 billion market value after preliminary earnings missed and management warned AI may cut legacy consulting revenue. AI is taking your job. So customers shifting IT spend to chips and hyperscaler servers, reducing budgets for IBM software and legacy servers. Trend tied to AI adoption and may impact IBM's revenue mix over coming years. After IBM's second quarter miss, Bank of America cuts its price target to $280, but still keeping at a buy rating. Oppenheimer downgraded IBM to perform and removed its price target, citing software growth and outlook risks. Somehow optimistic still. So they did warn. Oh, wait. Ladies and gentlemen, the president is live. The president is live.
And far wealthier than it has ever been before. We are doing great. Less than 2 years ago, we inherited an economic and social disaster. After the worst inflation in 48 years, the wide open borders with millions and millions of people pouring in from all over the world, including criminals of all types, and 11,888 murderers, many of whom killed more than one person. We had transgender for everybody.
Thank you, Johnny.
Men and women sports, crime ravaging our
This
cities.
is pretty much a summary
and the whole
of
world
everything
was laughing
that
at us
has been
as a
discussed
nation.
in the past.
Not
and
anymore.
what Trump has
2 years ago,
to have
our country was dead.
dealt with.
Now we are the hottest country anywhere in the world.
and pretty
America
much
is respected like we have never been respected before.
reiterating what he
We
thinks
have more money being invested in the
doing,
United States than at any time
for the country.
in the history of our country. More Americans are working today than ever before.
So
This week
we're
it was
just gonna be
announced that
talking
inflation saw
over a
the
little bit here
largest
because this is just again,
monthly
the summary
decline in
of
more than
everything,
6 years.
recapping
Just
everything
happened.
that
Just
he's done
given out.
over
The
his
media
time as
reported
president
it,
for
and
this term.
we accept it. The best in 6 years. The tax cuts in our great, big, beautiful bill are saving hardworking families thousands and thousands of dollars. Like with the provisions, no tax on tips,
We're
no
gonna
tax
look
on
at, the
overtime,
SPY
and no tax
currently.
on Social Security for our great seniors, along with the interest deduction on a loan used to purchase a car, but only
yeah.
if that car is made in America, and a 100% expensing for our job creating businesses.
Oh yeah.
Our stock markets are at their highest point in
They
many
were.
years, but
They
we
were
can
at
actually
their
say
highest, but
of all
now
time. And your 401ks, pensions, and retirement accounts are setting records every single day, the highest in history.
We're not
For
looking
years,
good.
we paid the highest price for prescription drugs anywhere in the world. Now we pay the lowest
We're
price.
not looking
under
good,
my
ladies
most
and gentlemen. We're
favored
not looking
nation's
good.
policy.
The
Because
market
I was
has
able to
toppled
get the
over,
rest of
and
the
now
world and the
we're
pharmaceutical
seeing all of the
companies
stock
to
market
act
crash.
responsibly.
Unfortunately,
Drug prices are coming down by 70, 80, and 90%. TrumpRx.gov. This will ultimately reduce the cost of health care. You have to go to TrumpRx.gov and take advantage of it.
right now,
The cost of health care is coming way down because of what we've done with prescription drugs.
way down.
And with Trump accounts, every child in America now has access to a tax-free investment account
That's
to
beautiful.
save for their future. Billions and billions of dollars are being invested,
Billions
put in
with a
by
B.
companies and individuals to take care of our children so
That's
that
right.
at age 18 they will have potentially hundreds of thousands of dollars in their account,
American
and they'll
accounts.
get off to a great start
great
in
start.
life.
Yeah, that's right.
So for
Great
that,
start.
go to
Huge.
TrumpAccounts.gov and sign up your child or any child you'd like to sign up.
Listen
Our
to that.
previously wide open borders have been transformed into the most secure borders in the history of our country, with 0 illegal aliens being admitted to the United States in the past
And we have to
14
take them all
months.
out.
That is
We have to
zero.
take 'em-
Nobody thought it was possible.
Each and every one
We
of
had
them,
the
we're going to
worst
take them all
border
out.
in the history
send
of
'em
our
back.
country, and now we have the best. Crime is plummeting nationwide with the murder rate
Still
at its
going.
lowest level since
getting worse.
1900, or more than 125 years ago. We're making a record investment in our armed forces, and we have the strongest and most powerful military by far anywhere in the world. I built it during my first term, and unfortunately, we're forced to
We're going to make
use it now.
accounts great again.
We won in Venezuela,
We're going to
which is
have
now working
American
with us
accounts.
to produce
Nothing
millions
foreign
and millions
is
of
going
barrels
to
of oil.
come into these accounts.
We are likewise winning big in Iran, and you will see
Gotta
the
make sure of that.
fruits of that labor very, very shortly.
Very shortly.
America is back and doing really well,
America.
but we still have a major challenge that must be urgently addressed, because no country can be great without fair
That's right.
and honest elections.
America.
You have to trust your country, because if there can be no trust, there can be no greatness. And that's very simple.
Very
no
simple.
trust, no greatness.
That's right.
For many years, I've called for bold, swift, and decisive action to protect the integrity
that?
of
Is that
America's
better?
elections. Every American deserves to know that when they cast their vote, that vote will be counted accurately in a system, and that is to make that system secure.
Then that's a safe
One where cheating and interference are not just difficult,
No more.
but virtually impossible.
Digital ID.
Unfortunately, the system we have today falls catastrophically short of that standard.
Yep.
Tonight, I'm announcing the immediate declassification and release of critical intelligence revealing shocking vulnerabilities in our election infrastructure.
Listen to that.
This evidence shows that the election system we have dangerously exposes, and really exposes like levels never thought possible,
That's
to
insanity.
hacking, exploitation, and foreign interference. Just as disturbingly, this vital information has for many years been covered up and hidden from you. The American people are beautiful, are great American people. But that all changes right now. The documents we will release
Wait, Mark, are you
starting
still in
tonight have been
California,
gathered
or
by
did you
the
move
White
out of
House
there?
Government Transparency Task Force, a great group of people, along with the staff of the President's Intelligence Advisory Board, supported by our top intelligence agency chiefs, who have all personally reviewed the findings. We are presenting this evening and fully confirmed their authenticity. You can see these documents for
Trying to look
yourself
at the
at
dollar index,
whitehouse.gov.
as he's talking
That's
right now.
whitehouse.gov. Go check it out.
Go check it out.
Our purpose in
America.
disclosing this information
Check
is
it
not
out.
to weaken confidence in election, but to earn that confidence by confronting vulnerabilities and correcting them very, very quickly. And that's
Very
what we're doing. The documents cover 5 major areas of concern. First, they show that over a period of years, starting during the 2020 election cycle, the People's Republic of China carried out what is believed to be the largest compromise of election data in history, resulting in China's illicit acquisition of 220 million U.S. voter files. That information includes names, addresses, phone numbers, political party preferences, and other sensitive data that would be needed to register to vote and engage in other nefarious activities, which is exactly what was happening.
Right below 4,000.
This data loss presents an unprecedented election security nightmare.
Right now.
The intelligence even shows that China assigned a data exploitation unit specifically to this new project. Compounding the travesty, the second set of documents we are releasing reveals that members of the deep state, very, very famous group of people, in many cases, in our intelligence agency work to actively suppress and downplay information about the extent of China's sinister election meddling, covering it up from both the president and the American people like nobody thought was possible.
I'm gonna check oil.
U.S. spy agencies began learning about the compromise of voter registration files in 2020 when they discovered that tens of millions of voter data, think of that, tens of millions of voters' data in 18 states have been bought, stolen, or hacked by China. Yet those responsible for sounding the alarm instead kept the information secret and hidden. They did not disclose to me as president or to anyone else, and to the best of our knowledge, they did not inform Congress. In fact, all they kept saying is, this is the most secure election in the history of our country. A standard, very pat line that was divvied out to say. The cover-up of this colossal security breach is even more disturbing in light of the additional information showing that China engaged in other election-related activities to undermine my first administration and our 2020 campaign. They did not want, and they just didn't want it. They fought like hell not to have it Donald Trump to win, and for good reason. As the documents we are releasing show, CIA reporting explicitly stated, and I quote, in mid-2018, the Chinese Communist Party's policy was to leverage all domestic and foreign elements that were opposed to the U.S. president in an effort to reduce the U.S. president's votes and make him resign or prevent his re-election. Isn't that nice?
Look at that.
Also, in mid-2018, China was working to influence the results of the U.S. midterm elections and later the results of the 2020 presidential election itself. Separately, in mid-2019, the Chinese government's strategy against the United States was focused on undermining domestic confidence in the U.S. president. They wanted to just make you sound like your president wasn't so hot, when actually your president has done a great job, and they did everything possible to do exactly that. Going on, this document says, and this is by the CIA, the strategy included efforts to use Chinese contacts with big U.S. companies to influence U.S. business leaders to turn against the President of the United States of America. The Chinese government sought to identify U.S. journalists who had reported negatively on the U.S. president and pay them large sums of money to write more negative articles about him, as many as they could, and they didn't care what they said. The Chinese government wanted U.S. president to lose the next election, and the reason they wanted me to lose is because they knew I was wise to them. Charged them billions and billions of dollars worth of tariffs and built the strongest military anywhere in the world. We have the strongest military anywhere in the world. These are exact quotes from the CIA reporting. The name of the person doing the quote is now under review, but it gets even worse. Raw intelligence obtained by the FBI in 2020, yet buried by rogue bureaucrats, stated that China's activities even included an attempt to manufacture illegal ballots for Joe Biden.
China.
Documents show that during this
Look at that
period,
pullback
dozens
right
of
there. Oh.
significant CIA and NSA reports about China's election targeting were kept out of the presidential briefing. These were briefings, I would get almost every day. Everything was kept out that was of importance.
Index.
One email among intelligence
100.
analysts admitted that they had,
Pulling
quote,
back a little bit here.
deliberately massaged the presidential daily briefing to withhold information regarding Chinese activities related to the election.
Breakout.
Another official inside the FBI wrote that she was running, quote,
China.
a shadow government, unquote,
Let's
to
take a
keep
look at
intelligence about
or
China's
Biden.
election meddling from becoming known and to keep it away from the honorable press. Other officials who witnessed such efforts perceived the
let's see what this is all
motivations
about.
to be blatantly political.
Where's the split?
Recently, we found significant numbers
split
of
already.
burn
Oh, it
bags
did
in
split already.
formation, and this is a group of
Brought the
bags
stock down
that were
to as low as
used
$3
to
a
destroy
share, and then all of a sudden
information
there was some action.
given by President
There's some
Barack
action
Hussein
during,
Obama
after
to be
hours
burned. It
market,
was supposed to be burned.
bringing it all the way
These
up
bags
to
were
$5.20.
supposed to be at a
So from 3 to
different level
$5.20
by different
overnight
people,
trading at
incinerated and
438.
checked, but it never
Bye.
happened. Maybe we got lucky.
Oh, yeah.
We believe this was not done
Not
on
done.
purpose, but rather through gross incompetence of the people that were supposed to burn the bag.
Very gross.
But the
Ew.
findings are stunning. Today, I'm asking the Office of the Director of National Intelligence, the Department of Justice, the FBI, and the CIA to investigate how and why such crucial information was hidden, to fire those involved in the cover-up, and to file criminal charges, if appropriate, against these people.
Uh-oh.
Yet concealing China's meddling was only the beginning. The
Oh,
third
people
set
are
of
gonna
documents
get in
we are releasing proves
trouble.
that for many years, Americans were blatantly lied to about the security of our election infrastructure,
Remember, this stream is
including
just education,
electronic voting
research, and
machines and
entertainment purposes
ballot
only.
counting systems. Dishonest,
financial advice.
almost all. They're vulnerable and they're easily compromised, and people within our government knew that. Tonight, we're publishing a series of previously classified U.S. intelligence community assessments and other reports proving that our government
chart.
has long known these machines are extremely exposed to attack. As one assessment states, we judge that the United States adversaries, including at a minimum Russia, China, Iran, North Korea, as well as non-state groups, have the capability to compromise U.S. election infrastructure. That's unquote, but that's some statement, isn't it? Made by supposedly great patriots of our country. The document goes on to further state that, quote, we assess that centralized election-related data repositories, such as voter registration databases, poll books, and other official election websites are most vulnerable to exploitation, and adversaries could use this access to these systems to disrupt election processes within the United States of America.
Oh, yeah.
Tonight, we're releasing all of those findings and spanning from January 2020 to June 2026.
Oh, my
This
God.
is a cyber threat aimed at the very heart of our democracy. Many people have questioned whether it could actually be possible to electronically manipulate vote totals or change election results on these terrible
What do you think about
machines.
this, guys?
Today,
Holy
we are releasing documents that show the CIA obtained reporting of a specific plot to
He means business.
do a big number in favor of the corrupt Maduro regime in Venezuela, and that's exactly what happened, conspiring to digitally rig their own country's elections in 2020, and that's what they did.
Unbelievable.
This reporting included precise details about methods to
Insanity, my parents.
regime developed to digitally alter vote totals in ways that could not be detected even with an audit, no matter how deep they went. This intelligence underscores
deep.
why we must take urgent action to ensure that Our own system can never, ever be hacked or compromised like it was in the past. The fourth set of documents reveals that even when significant evidence of fraud has been detected, it has been buried and covered up. Among the disclosures tonight are FBI files detailing evidence of alleged fraud by a large-scale voter registration operation in Michigan. In 2020, Michigan State Police raided a Democrat Get Out the Vote organization, corrupt group in Muskegon, and were so concerned by what they found. They were just so concerned, they couldn't believe it, actually, that they contacted the FBI in Detroit. The documents state that some canvassers admitted to FBI agents that they signed voter registration forms in other people's names, submitted fraudulent registration for people who did not exist, and received gift cards tied to their number of applications that they produced. In other words, it was pay, play, and cheat. The FBI agents working on the case believe that crimes were committed, yet the Biden Department of Justice slow-walked the investigation and killed it. Tonight, I'm asking the FBI director to ensure that the matter is fully investigated and to work with the Department of Justice to prosecute those responsible for any crimes. Finally, to reveal just how vulnerable our elections continue to be, we are releasing the results of a stunning investigation by the Department of Homeland Security.
Justice for all.
According to the DHS review, state voter rolls and public records, they identified approximately 278,000 non-citizens who are registered to vote in federal elections. Since Democrat states refuse to share their voter files, the real number is actually much higher than that. Yet, even this limited analysis found more than 250,000 foreigners illegally registered to vote.
Unreal.
Put together, these disclosures reveal an election system so broken and so vulnerable that no one can possibly defend it. It is not defensible. Hundreds of millions of U.S. voter files are in the hands of foreign governments. Our machines and ballot counting systems are exposed to hacking and manipulation and corruption. China and other countries have been trying to meddle in our elections. Evidence of fraud has been buried. Hundreds of thousands of non-citizens and dead people are listed and active on the voter rolls. And yet we still have elections with no voter ID, no proof of citizenship, and tens of millions of ballots floating aimlessly through the mail. As one example of the insanity, California's recent election for mayor of LA and governor was held on June 2nd, a long time ago, but it was just completed a few days ago on July 10th. Think of that, much more than 1 month.
News, Baya International
Took a month
Group,
to count the
Inc.
votes. I wonder what they were doing.
Here we're looking
This
at
is worse than any third world country. There's no third world country that has elections like we have.
Cost to borrow
In a rare move, NBC and ABC Fake News have both said that they would not cover this speech. They knew what it was about.
Listen to that.
Because of the fact that they don't like the topic, because they know
NBC and
how corrupt
ABC.
our system is, and they don't want to reveal it. They and others in the media are part of a plot.
Even
They want to continue this fraud for whatever reason. They want to keep it going.
I don't even see
They want to protect the radical left. They can't have a great country, and that's true. You can't have a great country without free and fair elections. Fraud like this should mean a revocation of their licenses. They use our public multi-billion-dollar in value airways for absolutely no money. They pay nothing. All we want is honesty in our elections and honesty in reporting. They pay nothing for multi-billion-dollar assets. Great damage has been done to our country. Our elections were left vulnerable to being rigged and stolen, and the trust of the American people was lost. This cannot be allowed to continue. Every American, whether you're a Republican, Democrat, Independent, or otherwise, should be able to agree that we deserve the most secure, honest, and fair election system anywhere in the world.
If anything,
secure
you should be
elections
gaining,
should be
1,000
a
subscribers
partisan, really, we should be together. Democrats,
United.
Republicans, Independents,
United.
everybody.
Exactly.
And it should not be a partisan issue. It
be a
should
united
cause to unite
issue.
us, not to divide us. This should
Exactly.
be a cause. We should be united,
There's a lot
not
of people that
divided.
want to see
In light of
division
the
here
brand
in this
new
country, in
and
my opinion.
irrefutable information I have revealed tonight, my administration is in the process of notifying
Listen,
the states whose election data was compromised by the People's Republic of China and many others. We will be working closely to mitigate any harm, and we're
right,
taking
honey.
swift action to ensure that sensitive voter data is better protected so we can never be bought, we can never be hacked, and we can never watch a stolen election again. Tomorrow, the Secretary of Homeland Security will hold a briefing
Okay.
to outline his department's recent work confirming cyber vulnerabilities in our electronic voting systems. They are bad. We're in the process of informing governors, senators, and members of
falling wedge?
Congress of potential issues
We got a
in their
falling wedge
states.
going on here, right?
If you look at voting today,
That's on the weekly
it's in
chart. Look at
such
this.
bad shape in so many states, and we are committing to fix it. And we're also committing to be working with those states and local jurisdictions to help them fix and patch known
reverse split
technical
took place this past
vulnerabilities
Monday.
before the midterm elections. We have very important elections coming up. We want those elections to be honest.
That's right.
I've also ordered DHS to notify every
Transparency.
state about non-citizens on their
transparency in
voter
everything,
rolls and
especially
direct
in
them
these
to remove
markets.
all ineligible
Fact.
voters from the lists immediately. But most importantly, addressing this crisis of election security demands that Congress
Why is there gotta
must
be fraud
pass
everywhere, man?
the Save America Act.
Oh, Save America Act.
How easy is that to do unless you want to cheat? The
Oh.
only reason you wouldn't do it is you want to cheat because your policies are so bad and your candidates are so pathetic that you can't get away or can't get elected any other way. This landmark bill requires that all voters must show photo voter ID. How simple is that?
Strict
Could I have your photo, please?
rules.
Photo voter ID.
Let me see
All
your
voters
ID.
must provide
Who am I
proof
dealing
of
with?
citizenship.
Who is
Are
voting?
you a citizen of our country, please? And hopefully
Are
there
you
will
a
be
citizen?
no corrupt
Please
mail-in
let me
ballots,
see.
which if you watched California and so many other places, mail-in ballots are inherently corrupt.
Absolutely,
So
Mark.
you would have
Exactly what he's,
no
what he's talking
mail-in
about right
ballots
now.
except for illness, disability, military deployment, or travel if you're going away on business or vacation.
And that will never
These
use a
reforms
dead
are
person's
urgently needed to
identification
stop
ever again.
the vulnerabilities that
my
I've
opinion.
mentioned. To all Americans, I ask you to pick up your phone tomorrow, call your representatives in the House and Senate, and demand that they pass the Save America Act without delay. Together, we will restore faith and confidence in our country.
Make it happen.
And we will be bigger, better, and stronger than ever before. Thank you. God bless you. God bless our great military.
God bless America.
And God bless America. Thank you
God
very
bless.
much.
God bless President of the United States. Donald Trump addressing the nation about the Save America Act. Because we want fair and transparency. There's enough voting rights. Voting rights. We don't want no cheaters. We don't want any type of nefarious activity, in my opinion, to disrupt and manipulate the voting results for any election in general. So we need identification to know who is it that they're dealing with at the polls, because we want a fair election. We want Transparency. We need transparency. Damn it, and we're gonna get it with the Save America Act. So everybody should be ready to call and let your representatives know. And we're gonna make sure that we make America great again. And it seems that because of that news, Railtown is not going to be bought. If AMD, IBM, and other tech stocks that are involved in AI, then Railtown won't have a shot at all of ever seeing $5 a share. But I think what the announcement also talks about is way more deeper than that, and what transpired back then, where there's been a lot of nefarious things and nefarious people doing nefarious things that rigged certain elections and stuff like that and all that, and trying to put an end to that. And speaking of Railtown, well, first, let me just thank you guys once again for joining the stream, the Lion's Den, tonight. William is still pushing Railtown. I believe he's still live, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Yes, he is still live.
10 to 50x
how many hours?
Railtown has
He's been on for more than 6 hours.
If execution continues.
Talking about Railtown.
Mathematically covers the losers. 1 in 12 works with discipline.
Thank you, Mark.
Strict milestone tracking, reverse revenue traction, clean raises, customer conversions, no excessive dilution.
I think he still has no
larger regulated customer, Telus or Bell, adopting enterprise cloud with that.
What's wrong, Billy? What's wrong, Billy? Let's see the comment section.
I really think, T. Alex, that to make the assumption that Railtown is going to be, as you put it, operationally matched with Hive Technologies, I think that's a reasonable assumption. And I think acting on that assumption will be well rewarded.
I want to see if there's any...
going to announce Railtown in the deal.
I want to see if there's any comment.
Once. Through your comments. I'm going to try to eat something.
I want to know, you said that the other stream showed his lights going off. I'm guessing it's this one.
Guys, you're looking at a steel shot this morning.
Let's see. This mullet is looking really, really messy. Let's see. The moment that he lost power. Oh, wait. Was he getting mad here? Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Okay.
He's trying to build something and do right by his vision.
Let's see. Hold on.
Don't necessarily assume I'm right on that. Vinci down. Oh, maybe. I continue to.
Let's see.
Be lucky. Carolina will be lucky to see $1 by the end of the year. No, I don't know, Carolina. I forget how much you have. I think you've got a significant position.
So he has a list of names and people's positions. amount
No,
of shares?
the answer is no.
Oh, he says no. That
You're
we
wrong,
won't see $1
Carolina. You're
by the end
wrong.
of the year. She's wrong.
Get the dollar out of your head. You're thinking of other stocks. What Railtown is completely mispriced. Yeah, I'm trying to find what I wrote down for you, and I might not have
Mind you, he's been
written
predicting
it here.
making.
I thought I did. Might have written it.
He's been predicting $5 and 10x.
I thought you had a good
10x.
position.
By when? By this year? I don't know, man.
That's funny, Caroline. I can't see.
I want to see the moment that he actually lost his power.
It's gotta be here.
Let's see. Oh, here it is. Alright.
It doesn't have to be. Money from thing to trust agents creating a relationship. But the key thing is to point through, Talis, the orchestration layer, the conductor. I think conductor's the powerful thing here.
Oh. There he goes. He just pooped his pants. Oh wow, I actually muted him? That's interesting. It was still daytime.
My power went out. I don't know what that is, why that is. It's probably because I didn't haven't paid my bill maybe, or it's out on the street. What time is it? 8:30?
Jeez.
All right, let me finish this. Then it changed its name to Logic. It broke off into, and guys, Volstoy King wants you to buy Oxbar. Why don't you sell Railtown and buy Oxbar? Go with the dickhead.
Yeah, he actually called Volkswagen a dickhead. That's crazy.
Volstoy King wants you to buy Oxbar. Why don't you sell Railtown and buy Oxbar? Go with the dickhead.
Ay, ay, ay. It's funny because I think he looks it up, right? I'm pretty sure he always ends up looking at the stock anyway.
OXBR. Volstoy wants you to buy OXBR. And that, you should just buy it. Don't do any due diligence. And listen to Volstoy. He's got your back. He's here. He is here to make money for you. Here's that stock. It's already up. He's hearing things. Go rush. Run right now. It's already up. Go do Oxbar. This is the guy that told you to get into COSM. Hey, you got to go do it. I'm sure. Let's see what the news is on this realty company.
Oh my gosh. Oh, same old asshole, yeah. And it's sad. I mean, like all he said was his opinion on how OXBR is looking like. He didn't say anything about buying the stock. That's crazy.
I'm sure it's never had a reverse split.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's not recovering.
Anyway, man, fuck this dickhead. Yo. Anyways, Baya. You mentioned Baya, right? Baya. Oh no! Don't do it. Oh no. Wait, hold on. There you here trying to click something, and then I accidentally removed the moderator status. I'm here trying to. Oh, go to channel activity. Go to channel activity. You mentioned it, right? Yeah, Baya. Okay, so Mark was trying to look into that. So just very quickly, like I was showing you earlier, Baya International Group here showing as of 4:55 p.m. Eastern Time, 110.66% cost to borrow fees, showing that there were no more short shares to borrow. Just a little update on that. And Baya, and the chart that I showed earlier, where there is a supposed, not that it could result in that, but you never know. But there is a falling wedge, and usually falling wedges tend to result in breakouts. So maybe, just maybe, there could be a possibility of that. We just have to see. And mind you, the shares float. The shares float of Baya at 2.67 million shares. So that's very, very, very tiny. Micro cap stock for sure. With a market cap of $19.15 million. And it's seen a volume of 8 million with an average of 2.30 million shares traded. So I will be seeing this, and we'll see if it actually follows through and it breaks over 550. And if bearish, if it breaks below 270 to 250 around there, then we can tell what direction is going to. Other than that, Mark, thank you for being here, for representing, for showing love. Much love to you, bro. I hope you have a great Friday tomorrow. Happy tradings. And always great to see you on here. Thank you. Oh, is that what William said? He said he can't do this anymore. But the other month, last month, he was done. I thought he was actually going to quit. So he says. Or so he says.
It can inadvertently bucket Railtown with the Grim Reaper.
But it doesn't.
The association
like
can attract the wrong time of.
He's quitting anytime soon. He's just saying that, but he has no other choice but to live stream because he has to make money in order to pay his balance on his light bill and make sure that he doesn't lose his electricity again. Right. So, what is this? Hold on. Would Railtown have better odds if you step back and let someone else highlight it? Then it says here, marginally better for perception and narrative cleanliness in the short to medium term. Yes, especially while it remains small and discussed in the same trader circles as AMC, GME, and GDC style names. If you're highlighting is
into enterprise sales service wins, high product-led usage inflection, securing data center compute deals, and raising capital on reasonable, non-toxic terms. They already did that. Your spotlight is noise compared to those variables. Always makes me feel great. Do you have anything at all to do with Railtown's success? Almost nothing. On the operational company success side, Railtown.
Well then. If you can look for that clip that he says I can't do this anymore, I love you for it. Let's just take a look quickly at what precious metals is doing. So I don't think there was anything significant, anything specific that would cause the markets to change direction or any of that. But we do see that gold is trying to rebound off of 3,970 right now, currently at 3,992, trying to push back to 4,000. And if it breaks over 4,000, then that could signal more upside for precious metals in general. Silver is still consolidating at around 55, 36. But as we saw earlier, on the 4-hour chart, there seems to be somewhat of a bear flag going on here, and it looks like it wants to make another leg down, breaking support at around $54 an ounce. And if you look at the larger time frames, in my opinion, I mean, this looks pretty scary as to where it does show more significance in that downward pressure, in that way where the bear flag shows very clearly, and that it could definitely follow that pattern and break below and start seeing more downside for silver. If that's the case, then I can't do this anymore. I'm joking. Then if that's the case, then we would have to look into the silver mining sector, or the mining sectors in general. Some of the stocks that we have gone over in this channel for quite some time, maybe a couple of years, especially EXK, which has also seen downside, not as much as the price of silver, but it still looks to be headed in that direction alongside, and with the possibility of seeing $7 as support, and all of, you know, that is for what I'm seeing. But in case if it still continues to go down, then EXK would have to continue to follow as well, and maybe see $6 in the near future as the next level of support before we see some type of rebound. So we have EXK, we have HYMC, which everybody knows, has gone up dramatically ever since the surge of silver, and silver hitting as high as 122, was it? Oh, close, $121.64 an ounce. And because of that huge surge, it had caused HYMC to ascend to all-time highs. And mind you, HYMC once upon a time was a penny stock, and it was worth pennies. I don't even see a well, the last reverse stock split was back in November 15 of 2023, so it's been almost 3 years since, and it was trading at around $2 a share, and then again reached that all-time high of, I want to say, 58.73, technically speaking, post reverse split. But then it does show here on the daily chart that is currently filling that gap down, which was created during the ascending price action and the surge in silver prices back in December 19th of 2025, jumping over $18, $20 and even up to $30 and so forth, and now having that cycle end and then having silver go down and HYMC going down along with it, closing in slowly but surely. We could have a death cross in the making for HYMC on the daily chart, in my opinion, that clearly shows right here where the 50 MA meets the 200 MA or the EMA, whichever it is. I forgot what it was. But once they meet, then that usually signals for more downside. It's bearish. We could even see HYMC break below that gap and continue forth to probably 15 or something like that. But we will see how precious metals reacts, how silver reacts. If this gap does tend to respect and rebound as support within the ranges of 17 and 20, I want to say the bottom being at 17, and from there consolidating, that could be one possibility. This is just my observation. Again, everything and anything said in this stream is just, in my opinion, not financial advice. Do your own research and such. Oh, that's what happened? That was, okay. Okay. Let me go back there then.
But using these, and these are the discount rate, you saw it, the 12%. These are
Tie the paper, fall apart.
5 RWA securities
because of
offerings,
Old Soy, right?
7 million tokenized. Oxbridge announces first quarter results on May 11th. Execution. Reinsurance could move on chain. Oxbridge Re Holdings Limited. We're going to turn into day traders, and Volstoy King wants you. We're going to go buy it. We're going to make it run. What's his target?
Oxbridge.
$8 to $10.
Wow.
Not saying it to disrupt. We're just getting into Oxbridge. And when it works, the next idea Volstoy King has, we're going to go do that. We're going to start moving our money from idea to idea. Because the Volstoy King, one thing you can know about Volstoy King, he's got deal flow.
Oh,
and he does his due diligence.
Oh.
And he's not being paid by anyone. And he knows how to day trade. And he can read right off of the headlines all the buzzwords. It's good to diversify.
Oh my
You know what, Volstoy, you're gone. You're gone. I don't want to ever hear from you again.
Oh.
You're gone.
Yeah.
You were gone.
Oh, wow. He finally decided
Don't
to get
come
rid of
on
him.
here and get people to go in your shit stocks. Don't do it. And don't give the answer. Oh, it's good to diversify. Let me be clear here. Everybody should move everything from all their crap stocks to Railtown.
Oh, not
all right, I'm going to sign
advice?
off. I've got to figure out what's happened to my electricity. I guess it's going to be a long night.
Wow.
I'm probably.
His hand is like.
What my suggestion to everybody, you can follow Volstoy King on X. Go follow his ideas. I don't know what to say to these other people, like the shrimp, little squire. Yeah, guys, obviously, Railtown is just like logic. It's just like it. You don't have to do any more thinking.
Yeah.
Brent's son lied. Brent's son did those financings. Logic had no technology at all, zero. It's a manipulated stock. But just assume Railtown's just like logic. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm actually at the end
Oh, really?
of my ability to do this. I'm absolutely at the end of it.
Really?
I think you should get your information on Railtown from Tony DeNiro, and I think you should start trading with Volstoy King. Just saying, diversify.
Yeah, it's true. You should do that.
Unbelievable. The whole thing I'm trying to get people here is to be able to leave this shit behind.
To leave all the stocks and buy Railtown.
And Railtown is nothing like logic or this freaking nut show of Tolstoy King.
It looks like a nut.
But I can't. Everybody, we just can't help ourselves. We're all looking. When's the news? When's the update? I can't do it anymore. I just can't do it anymore.
Repetitive, huh?
I just bring the same thing every time. There are no news. There is no news. There's nothing to say.
What else can you talk about?
And therefore, the stock's just like logic or just like some other crap thing that Tolstoy King is going to bring you.
Sounds like
I can't do it anymore. I can't do it anymore. So, listen, get your information. Tony DeNiro will keep you up to date on Railtown. Volstoy King will give you the things to trade. And please follow this dickhead, Little Squire. He'll keep you up to date on the fact that Railtown is just like logic. I can't do it anymore, everybody. I just can't. It looks like my power's out. I give this my all. I just can't do it anymore. I ran out of energy. I ran out of time. And if you want to give up because of logic or because Oxbridge Row is up a few pennies, go ahead. I can't do it anymore. I'm done. Go ahead. I can't do it anymore. I can't do it anymore. So, listen, get your information. Tony DeNiro will keep you up to date on Railtown. Volstoy King will give you the things to trade. And please follow this dickhead, Little Squire. He'll keep you up to date on the fact that Railtown is just like logic. I can't do it anymore, everybody. I just can't. It looks like my power's out.
Have you noticed? He's been losing subscribers. I remember when he had like about 8,000. Now it's like down to like 7.79K. Jeez, man, I could use some of those subscribers. Like, why do they need to just stay on his channel for, man? Just wasting their time. Just wasting their time. And he's just like promoting. He's just like making it so obvious, blatant, that he's just promoting and pumping the stock, telling everybody to buy Railtown, to get out of all the shit stocks that people own, that have been owning for years, and get into Railtown. Like, it's actually gonna make freaking 1,000x to 10,000x, and make everyone billionaires out of nowhere. Jesus Christ. That's been his thing ever since. And when one stock failed, then he wants to talk crap about it and then move on to the next. And then, oh, look, it's the next best thing. And then doing all this research, talking to CEOs and blah, 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 blah. And then just like pumping the crap out of it, in my opinion. Allegedly, supposedly. And he just thinks he knows everything. He thinks he knows what's supposed to happen. The fuck? It's crazy. Why do you think Lou, God rest his soul, warned them and even suggested him to stop streaming? It's because of things like that. And it's just the nonsense that he comes up with and the way that he acts on stream and just causing a ruckus and being dramatic and sensitive and emotional, causing other people to be emotional. And then when people ask him a question, then all of a sudden there's a problem. And then I had to get the end of the stick. I had to hear I had to hear from him and him constantly bashing me and talking all this smack and telling me I'm a short, blah 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 blah, and calling other people shorts because they're not talking about that one stock. Like, it's just crazy. It makes no sense. How are you feeding people this type of information and thinking it's okay to be acting that way? Like, that's just beyond my belief as a YouTuber and someone who streams on live. That think that this is some normal type of behavior when it's not. Crazy. Need some pills. Take some Xanax or something. Sheesh. Anyway, let me take a look at this stock too, man. OXBR, Oxbridge. See the shorts are here. Cost to borrow fees. Doesn't seem like there's a lot of activity there. Just 3.27%. Cost to borrow fees only at 750,000 shares available to short. If you look at the chart on the daily, let's check out here. Looks like it bottomed out just below 70 cents. What's at the low here? The low of 66 cents. Yeah, it looks like 66 cents was the bottom here, and then all of a sudden, from there, from April, started going up, consolidated, and then eventually around June to now, we saw a lot more volume coming into the stock, and now it's at 162. It used to be $2.86 once upon a time. The market cap on this stock is 13.04 million. Shares float of 7.05 million, so it's a small or micro cap stock. Let's look at the weekly. I mean, shoot. If anything, this looks actually pretty interesting. And like you said, I don't think there was any reverse stock splits in the past. It had bottomed out a couple of times. This was once upon a time what is this? There was a big jump here somehow on this one candle. I'm trying to look into this. Let's see. This was back in what? September 28th, the week of the 28th of September 2020. This thing jumped from 1 week that was at 98 cents to $1. Then the next week after that, it jumped from like 155 all the way to 962, and then back down again to the close of 177. Week after, then it goes to 318. Then this candle shows 588. That's a lot of that's interesting. Very interesting. But you can see how the volume seems more active now than it was before. And on the weekly too, here showing the ribbon flipping green, where it indicated that there was more of a bullish sentiment and they're resulting in upside. And a rejection here at the 200 EMA, where that bearish wick here performed, pulled back at 161 from the high of this candle, weekly candle of 186. Take a look at the daily, and then here it looks like a leg up. Either that or it was being indecisive, therefore it started losing steam, and perhaps maybe because of the fact that it's also overbought on the RSI, that it might be prone to some more sell-offs, probably back down to like 140 or something. I should relax. I should relax. I should relax. I should relax. To make some hot chocolate. Let's see, we had, whoa, GDC? Hold on, what's going on with GDC? Oh, Big JR. Oh, Big JR, what's going on with the stock? GDC is like continuing to it had a 1 for 250 reverse stock split on June 29th of this year. Brought the stock down from, I guess, 3 and change all the way down to like $1, then back up again. So this is how it looks like now. GDC. Yeah. Shares float 2.92 million shares. 7 million market cap. Will it actually continue to go up? Who knows? Lucid, after that supposed bankruptcy news that ended up becoming fake news, that had brought Lucid down from 576 to 237 in minutes. Minutes or hours? In 4 hours? In an hour. Okay, in 2 hours. Okay, never mind, 2 hours. That brought the stock down in 2 hours. And then somebody reported within the company that it was fake news. I wish I would have seen this coming. That maybe perhaps calls would have been so good here at this point. And knowing the fact that that was going to happen, and oh my gosh, all the money that could have been made in calls. Oh, up to this point. In 2 days. Oh, I probably would have paid off my credit card bills. I would have paid off my debt. Oh, gosh. How crazy is that? I would have never seen that coming. Also, another form of manipulation, in my opinion. I mean, who does that? Like, to actually throw out a hit piece and say that they were going to go bankrupt, and then all of a sudden somebody officially from the company here to provide that it was fake news, and that the company is doing greatly, hugely, in numbers, profitably, and now higher than what it was before the fake news. Now higher than what it was this past Monday, closing at $6.46, up 8.57%. GDC looking like a gat. It was up 12.58%, closed at $1.70. Looks like it's bottoming out quite wonderfully, in my opinion. And couldn't have an opportunity now that the shares have been reduced to just about 2.92 million shares afloat. A big whale could just come out of nowhere and buy himself the whole float and squeeze the stock if he wanted to, in my opinion. Who knows if that's the case? Who knows if that's the case? Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh no, 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 no. Looking to see if there's a cost of borrow fee up in the hundreds. No, 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 no. Currently, since 3:37 in the afternoon, Eastern Time, 31.85% cost of borrow fees, with only 800 shares available left to borrow. Left to borrow. Left to borrow. I'm also wondering, does GDC have options? It's still under the NASDAQ. It should be good and compliant with the rules of GDC being able to trade under the NASDAQ without, you know. There's no options. Okay. So it seems like the market fell today. If you guys noticed how a lot of the stocks have come down, SPY, Coinbase being one of them too as well, closing at 160.49 with an additional 1% down, falling to 158.95. As we had mentioned before, the case that if Bitcoin were to come down, including the markets, especially if it fell below 64,400, as mentioned in the other stream the other night, then all the other stocks would follow suit. Coinbase as well, just following the same path. The ribbon flipping into the red, and at risk to fall even more down to probably test those levels at around 155, 156 in my opinion, tomorrow or maybe into next week, depending on how the market looks yet. And that's just one of the stocks that is involved with crypto. Mind you, also MicroStrategy down from the high of 101.94 back on Wednesday, yesterday, and closing down to $92.65. Just nasty. And then we have Hive. Hive is taking a huge dump, or has been taking a huge dump ever since too as well. I don't know what's going on with Hive, but Hive looks really nasty on the hourly chart here. Closed down 10% at $2.88. Once upon a time, this stock was at $7.84. Then you have Iron Limited down. It's to $34.83, $34. Just last week it was at $45 a share. Now down an extra $10 or so. And then you have Mara struggling, down at $11.28. It was at $14.33 just last week, last Thursday. Then we have Riot, all following the same trend, guys. All following the same trend. CleanSpark, also. Riot platforms, also. Riot was a beast once upon a time too. When Riot was at a high of where? I think back in 2021, I believe. Let me see. No, actually no. Was that $80? What is Honey doing? BTBT also doing the same thing, down to 146. So I mean, you pretty much get the point for what's going on. Yeah. So Coinbase, it's gotta be extra careful in what it's doing. Now you really know. You already know. Look at that. What you gonna do? Yeah. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Yeah. What you gonna do? No. What you gonna do? Yeah. What you gonna do? No. What you gonna do? Yeah. Look at other stocks going down in the dumps. Yeah. Look at BlackBerry. What the heck is going on? Oh my lord. From all the action that it was going through in the past couple of months, when it was at the bottom of $3 back in March, at the end of March, started to climb up like crazy, taking the leg up, then consolidating and taking the leg up, and consolidating and taking the leg up, consolidating and taking the leg up until it reached 1359. Until it reached 1359 as it climbed up to 52-week high. And all of a sudden now, since last, as a matter of fact, yeah, since July 1st, from 1359, and now closing at 897. This sell-off all of a sudden. There was an article 3 days ago by Zax titled BlackBerry versus Palo Alto Networks, which cybersecurity stock wins? Cybersecurity has become one of the fastest growing segments in enterprise technology as organizations face increasingly sophisticated cyber threats. From ransomware attacks to AI-powered phishing campaigns, businesses are investing heavily in security solutions to protect their digital assets. Against this backdrop, investors continue to look for cybersecurity companies capable of delivering sustainable long-term growth. Yeah. Two companies that often attract investor attention are BlackBerry and Palo Alto Networks. Per a report from Fortune Business Insights, the global cybersecurity market is estimated to go from $248.3 billion in 2026 to $699.4 billion by 2034 at the CAGR of 13.8%. While both operate in cybersecurity, they are at very different stages of their transformation and growth journeys. BlackBerry is reinventing itself after exiting the smartphone business, while Palo Alto Networks has established itself as a dominant force in enterprise cybersecurity. Both help enterprises defend against cyber threats, though with different product focuses. So which stock offers the better investment opportunity today? The case for BlackBerry stock, in Zach's opinion, of course, BlackBerry operates primarily through two businesses: secure communications and cybersecurity, and QNX embedded software for automotive and industrial applications. Its cybersecurity offerings include endpoint security, identity protection, secure communications, and AI-driven threat detection. Its QNX operating system powers millions of vehicles worldwide and is increasingly benefiting from trends such as connected cars and ADAS. BlackBerry delivered a strong start to fiscal 2027, with first quarter revenue rising 26% year over year to $153 million, surpassing guidance. Its adjusted EBITDA more than doubled to about $36 million and generated a positive operating cash flow of about $5 million, marking its first positive first quarter operating cash flow in 9 years. One area where BlackBerry clearly differentiates itself is automotive software. As autonomous driving software-defined vehicles and electric vehicles continue growing, QNX could become an increasingly valuable asset. QNX is driven by a record development, license revenue, new automotive and GEM design wins, and continued momentum in long-term opportunities such as GEM expansion, physical AI, and the Alloy Core platform. Secure Communications delivered its strongest quarter in years, with revenue increasing 24% year over year, driven by robust government demand and significant contract wins. Customer retention, recurring revenue, and government demand for secure communication solutions continue to show encouragement and momentum. A multi-year expansion with Shared Services Canada, driven by rising demand for digital sovereignty and cybersecurity, significantly boosted physical first quarter revenue through the expanded deployment of SecuSmart's encrypted communication solutions. Management cautioned that large government contracts have long sales cycles, making this quarter outsized growth unlikely to recur every quarter. Still, this unit is evolving into a stable growth business with upside from major government wins. Recently, BlackBerry upgraded ad hoc with Microsoft Teams and Entra ID integrations for faster emergency response. Ad hoc supports recurring software revenue along Secure Comm and QNX growth. In June, the Secure Comms arm also upgraded in its unified endpoint management platform, aimed at addressing the evolving needs of enterprises, governments, and highly regulated industries. The company reaffirmed its full-year revenue guidance for secure comms of $270 to $280 million, representing 4.4 to 8% growth. Despite possessing valuable technology, BlackBerry continues to face challenges. Revenue growth has remained inconsistent over the past few years, reflecting intense competition in enterprise cybersecurity. Larger rivals with broader product portfolios have captured a significant share of new enterprise spending. Although management has streamlined operations and reduced costs, investors are still waiting for sustained revenue acceleration and stronger profitability. Investors should also recognize that automotive software follows longer development cycles than enterprise cybersecurity, meaning revenue growth tends to be slower and less predictable. I'm only going to read about BlackBerry because I was looking at BlackBerry stock. 6 days ago, BlackBerry CEO and president Securecom sold shares worth over $3.1 million. So, if you guessed, that's probably the reason why the stock is also falling down, because he sold shares. He took profit at the top at $13.58, as would any long-term investor should, especially after a long trajectory of upside in the past couple of months since March at $3 a share. Who wouldn't have bought at the bottom at that point to where it would actually explode in price action and reach those highs? Whoever did, congratulations to them. But now, because of that, there is risk of more downside, more bearish activity for BlackBerry, and probably more, depending on what the situation is with the market and what the stock does over time within the next week or so. We have a possibility of 820 being the next support. Then if it fails and continues to fall, see $6.15, $6 in that range for the next level of support. In my opinion, not financial advice. Do your own research. You already know what to do. Yada 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 yada. Okay. Yada 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 yada. Okay. Let's try to find a gap somewhere. I don't think I can see a gap. I don't think I can see a gap. Now, unless this is a megaphone or some sort. I don't know what it is, but not that this would make any sense, no. But first, yeah, we would have to see if 825 becomes tested. That's the next level of support. We'll just put a horizontal line there and see what happens, man. Because that daily candle looks pretty huge. Well, when I stretch it out like that. Actually, as a matter of fact, yeah, it looks like it did do the same thing before here at some point around June 23rd. It came back down, but then it flipped green on the ribbon here, and now it's flipping red again on the ribbon, causing also the EMAs to cross potentially under each other, producing more sell-offs. And maybe if it continues, again, could retest support here, 825 to 830, or it loses that support and falls right into this next range of support around $6 to $6.50. Oh yeah! Oh no! Let's see what other stocks. What other stocks has gone down all the way? Yeah. All the way. 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 doing? Shut the baby shut. Baby shut the baby shut. Silver, high hole silver, long dong silver, it's a little iffy here. Silver, it looks like it actually wants to go down to 54, as mentioned earlier. Oh yeah. Look at that. It's falling. Sun is going on. That bear flag is coming to fruition. We see a little bit of downside. It's struggling to stay up. It might just fall back down to 54. And then we have gold. And a little bit of a head and shoulders action. I think if it does that, then it might just fall through with that pattern and then fall back down to 3,973. 3,970 for that matter. I don't know. So I think that's fine. I think that's all that I could be able to there's not much going on. Trying to find other things here to talk about. S dot, damn, I remember S dot. S dot is crazy. Right now. Blum 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 blum. Me la loca traigo, mira sabrosito, mira lo que traigo, te gusta ella, mira lo que tú quieres. Yo soy Bad Bunny, baby, yo te lo traigo, mira lo que yo te digo, mamacita, hey, yo te lo digo, ay, yo te lo digo, ay. Nexie baby. It looks like it went through this range of price and emotion. Red hook, red wire. Oh no, shoot. It looks like red wire went down a little bit more since the last time we talked about the stock. Look at that now. Yeah. Damn, we read red wire. Red wire came down hard. Sheesh. Alright. Wolf, Terra Wolf down also 7%. Extra 3%. Now down 10%. It closed at 1798. Oh god. Now 1742. It's down. Is down. Is down. Is up. 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 Is down. It doesn't look like it's gonna go up soon. I don't know. Yeah. Quantum computing is also going down. spaghetti at $14.10. Wow. Look at that. Oh my god. It's going down. If quantum computing is going down to lower prices, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, what an opportunity to buy. Sing it with me. Stay with me. Let go. Hold me tight. Let the love overflow. Every heartbeat, I feel you inside of my rhythm. My love, my pride, so stay with me. Just stay with me tonight. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. The fact that spaghetti is down to $14.10, that's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. That is crazy to me. Oh, that's crazy to me. Crazy to me how much this went up in the past. It's $58 a share. Damn. Last October, $56. Shoot. And now coming down. Imagine that, dude. Wow. Rigetti computing. To end it off, I'm just gonna look at the indices. It looks like China made a gap down, and now it's down 1.46%. China's market is crashing a little bit. Oh my god, it looks sick. Can you imagine if we actually witnessed China's markets crashing right in real time, and we're like, oh my gosh, what is happening? What is happening? Lewis, Ibarra, what is happening? Lewis, hey, what is happening? Look at China falling down in their markets. How you doing, brother? I was just about thinking to end the stream because it's 10:38 at night. I feel like I should relax a little bit and enjoy the rest of my night. Friday tomorrow. It's finally almost the weekend. What's up with you, homie? How you doing? Yeah. In Korea? What is this? Hold on, give me 1 second here. This one? I guess I could always put this one too. Might as well. The Korea Composite Stock Price Index. Yo, Japan's market right now. Japan's market right now is down almost 3%. Look at that. Falling wedgie. So Asia's markets is hurting right now. Korea. China. That looks disgusting. Look at that. It gapped up once it opened. Toppled over, and now it's like completely falling down through the gap and sinking as we speak. But hopefully everything is well with you, healthy above all, safe and sound, having a good week, Lewis. It's always good to see you on here in the stream. It was a little active earlier, especially while we were paying attention to the announcement that President Trump was giving live about 2 hours ago. But yeah. I'm just trying to figure out what's happening, and the fact that China markets is coming down here hard. Also, SpaceX, this person here posted that SpaceX has just called off its major test mission of Starship rocket at the last moment and caused SpaceX to plunge. It actually is still down. It closed at 131.11 and right now currently at 125.42. So I mean, all IPOs can't always stay up. It eventually has to cool down, and IPOs tend to sell off afterwards in such a way like how it's happened. After a certain amount of time, we'll eventually find out where the true valuation of the stock is, and where it will actually finally bottom to officially, where it would be considered a good opportunity to get in. Not financial advice, but that is insane. It could have been worse. Yes, it could have been worse. But anyways, yeah. Let's see what's happening here. Oh, yeah. So summary and parts of what was covered in the speech or in the announcement. He just declassified and released a swath of U.S. intelligence files proving that 2020 was breached by the Chinese and covered up by the deep state. Voter fraud in Michigan was ignored. Hundreds of thousands of non-citizens are registered to vote, and more. Trump just had a massive night of vindication. That is insane. So yeah, I will be posting this on the Discord for those that missed part of the announcement. There is a full speech there too. I could do that. Forget every wildfire you've ever seen. This looks like a massive volcano eruption, but it's actually the sky over Canada right now. Damn, that's crazy. Well, here's the thing that Fishy was talking about, where Sunset Boulevard was closed indefinitely in West Hollywood after a massive 100-year-old water main ruptured early Thursday morning, creating a large sinkhole directly under the traffic light at Sunset Boulevard at Holloway Drive. That looks absolutely devastating and disgusting. I mean, look how huge that is. That literally takes up the whole intersection. And the damage that it actually causes once that happens, that is massive. Wow. Insane.
See how full that sinkhole is.
Also, in other news, of course, with the Northern Ontario wildfires causing sites like New York City to look like this. Smoky air, the toxic smell of wildfires or whatever it is that was happening over there in Ontario. It was very uncomfortable for me to breathe through that air after leaving work today. Insanity. It looks like Bloomberg had an interview with Ryan Cohen today, I believe. Bloomberg interviewer fishing for a response on games going digital only. And Ryan Cohen had commented and said that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. Software today makes up less than 12% of the business. So it's totally irrelevant. I've said this before and I'll say it again. According to Demoshi here on X.com, GameStop made 93% of last year's annual net income in one quarter, mostly from financial investments, not retail sales. GameStop is no longer a video game retailer. And speaking of GameStop, I will leave you with a chart of GameStop as we look at how it has been trading technically sideways for the past couple of months, ranging from 20 to 23, back and forth, finding some way somehow to potentially find a bottom, some type of level of support, which we have mentioned on the stream that it could be 22 or that it could be 20 or that the resistance could be at 23 and that we need to break over 2350. These levels are just being tested over and over again. So the fact that this is the case, this is technically considered the accumulation phase, the consolidation phase, whatever phase you would like to call this. I can tell you this: anything can transpire after. But as long as this has maintained a bottom after all this time, then we could say that 22 is a major level, key level at that, playing as support and or resistance, depends on the situation. So in the meantime, the volume is low, the price action is slow, but usually we want to try to nail it as much as we can with these observations and researching the charts as to where the next stop is. And as we look at the 4-hour chart on GME, thinking that possibly GameStop would hold, which it did after a while at around 2240, 2240. And wow. And it had actually almost poked through that 2250 level again, and then got rejected on the next 4-hour candle, as you see here, to then be brought back down to 2186. So my only guess is, and of course this is not financial advice again, always do your research, as I suspect that maybe they are trying to turn this back down. And as you can see, the ribbon right here slowly tightening up and perhaps getting ready to flip back into a red ribbon, flip to the downside and cause more of a sell-off for GameStop, predicting that it could come back down to these levels here somewhere around 2150 to 2170, within this range. Somewhere within this range. And that all depends on what the market decides to do. As I always mention, that when in doubt, besides zooming out, always reference the market overall. So if it goes up or if it goes down, make sure that it's not the market overall, because you would know for sure when the stock is going crazy to the upside, and that would be based on news or something more cataclysmic. And that's all you would need, in my opinion, for a stock to move a huge amount of percentage, is if news gets released and it is huge, astronomical, and then you will know when the move is actually happening. So don't worry about no 0.51% moves, because who wants to worry about a 50-cent move to the downside? If it goes to $20, then so be it. But may you rest assured that the shorts will soon rest in peace. Bugging out. Creatures of the night. The Undertaker is predicting a whole lot of tombstones, a whole lot of plots to dig, and the epitaph is clear to show the names of those who committed all of the crimes. How is that for impressions? You will. Anyways, take that as non-financial advice, for they will have the last ride. And for sure,
you will know when the squeeze will happen. Let it know. Oh yeah. Let it be known. Yeah. The squeeze is upon us. Yeah. The cream of the crop. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. We're gonna know for sure what happens in the next week or so. Yeah. Macho Man knows for sure. Yeah. When the next squeeze happens.
I'm having too much fun with this. Jeez, what is wrong with me? Anyways, you know what? It's almost 11 o'clock here, Eastern Time, PM. 11 p.m. Let me do a little bit of adjustment here. Maybe stretch this channel out just a little bit, maybe, or can I actually? I mean, it doesn't make any difference. I'll leave it the way it is. Hopefully, well, maybe this could turn into a bear flag and then follow up with that, what I just mentioned. And then try to maybe go to like, to test this level here too, 2160, 2150. Alright. You guys all fell asleep? Then I will all put you guys into bed as the Heartbreak Kid is gonna switch in music to sleep. Anyways,
Super Saiyan Lion is now going to sleep.
oh yeah. Let me give a big thanks to everyone who joined the stream tonight and my foolishness. I love you all. Give a special shout out to everyone. Johnny, Eric, Moisley, Fishy, Mark, Kenneth, Lewis. Shout out to TP. Shout out to all the other fellas. Shout out to Zelly. Shout out to everyone who couldn't make the stream. Shout out to those who gifted memberships. Thank you, Kenneth. Thank you, Fishy. Everybody, thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the love. Thank you for everything that you guys done, for sure. And making this stream making the stream what it is. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you once again, my friend. Thank you once again. Oh no. Thank you to each and every one of you. Have a blessed night. Good luck tomorrow. Happy Friday. Happy trading. Stay safe. Always look at your surroundings, wherever you may go, wherever you may be. Just know that everything and anything that was said in this stream is not financial advice, strictly in our opinions, and always make sure you manage your risks, set your limits, make sure you take all the gains and never leave a single penny. Alright, y'all. Enjoy the rest of your night. And I'll see you in the next stream here in the Lion's Den with yours truly, Lion of All Trades.